The best fall 2022 anime.
Number 1 Golden Kamuy 4th season.
Studio Brains Base. Genre action.
The 4th season of Golden Kamuy has been postponed indefinitely due to the death of a significant member of the production crew. The current season features 12 episodes, half of which have already shown, however Brains Base has decided to temporarily pause episodes 7 through 12. Golden Kamuy is probably going to come back in the future because the studio hasn't cancelled the series, but everyone involved should take as much time as they need. Golden Kamuy has been withdrawn from the weekly rankings because this is a special circumstance.
Nevertheless, Season 4 has continued the anime's tradition of excellent quality and is probably shaping up to be the strongest yet.
Number 2 More Than a Married Couple, But Not Lovers.
Studio Mother. Genre comedy, romance.
The original romantic anime More Than a Married Couple, But Not Lovers is based on the seinen manga by Yuki Kanemaru. High school students are partnered up in this universe so they can play house and pretend to be married. Each couple receives a grade based on how well they cooperated during the task. If they receive a high enough score, they are given the choice of a replacement partner. The modest Jiro Yakuin is paired with the somewhat well-liked Akari Watanabe, a person he hardly knows and who doesn't appear to think highly of him. They must coexist in order to achieve their goals, though, as they both have crushes they would want to be married to.
Jiro and Akari are spending more time collectively.
Jiro and Akari are obviously presented as the main coupling in More Than a Married Couple, But Not Lovers, but their relationship is constantly put on the back burner so that the narrative can push other possibilities as legitimate rivals, which results in this strange start-and-stop emotional tension. Although the side love interests are not particularly terrible, their interactions with Jiro and Akari are less captivating than the unconventional circumstance facing the center couple. This anime is quite good when it concentrates on its leads.
Number 3 Do-It-Yourself. Studio Pine Jam. Genre slice of life. The activity season is fall 2022.
Slice of life shows, in contrast, are not only hard to find but have also had trouble making an impact.
Management of a Novice Alchemist is the most recent in a long line of acceptable but average fantasy slice of life anime, whereas Encouragement of Climb, Next Summit Spent. Do-It-Yourself thus far has handled the cozy genre's weight for fall 2022. Sarufu Yua attends Gata Gata Girls High School, a traditional school overshadowed by UU Girls Vocational High School for Technology, which is set in an alternate reality with more cutting-edge technology. Sarufu, a laid-back student, discovers her school's DIY club and joins because she wants to make a bench for her neighbor and childhood friend. The club soon accepts a few more members, which it needs in order to stay open. Do-It-Yourself is a charming animation with a delicate color scheme. Offers endearing characters who complement one another well. Sarufu is an endearing heroine right away due to her laid-back personality, whereas the other females have already been established in the anime. Do-It-Yourself is a charming animation with a delicate color scheme. Offers endearing characters who complement one another well. Sarufu is an endearing heroine right away due to her laid-back personality, whereas the other females have already been established in the anime. Number 4 Arknights Animation, Prelude to Dawn. Studio Yostar Pictures. Genre action. A free-to-play mobile game called Arknights made its debut in China in 2019 and elsewhere in the world in January 2020. An anime version of the original game was announced to aid in introducing newbies to this franchise, which has a spin-off game called Arknights, Enfield in development. Prelude to Dawn has started off well, which is unusual for anime based on mobile apps. The setting of Arknights is a world devastated by catastrophes that have led to the emergence of a formidable power source called Arignium as well as a terrible virus known as Eripathy. Since those who suffer from the latter are shunned by society at large, including the government, a pharmaceutical company by the name of Rhodes Island is attempting to both find a treatment and stop the disease. The world building in Prelude to Dawn's first episode is commendable. The anime drops players into one of Rhodes Island's operations and gradually reveals more about this universe without overly slowing down the story. Number 5 The Eminence In Shadow. Studio Nexus. Genre action, Isekai.
Fall 2022 does not have as many Isekai stories as some other recent seasons.
More importantly, the offerings for the subgenre are fairly strong.
The Eminence in Shadow is likely the most memorable of the new Isekai anime episodes, premiering as part of fall, albeit it takes some getting used to. Sid aspires to be the covert leader of society, a man who shields it from evil. Sid has the chance to live out this fantasy when he is reincarnated in a magical world, and he does it by telling a lie. Sid will simply have to invent good and evil groups if there aren't any hiding in the shadows in this world.
It's been an odd voyage thus far on the Eminence in Shadow.
To the point where they hardly seem to belong to the same genre, each episode has largely done its own thing. The plot jumps all over the place, but it is linked together by Sid's unwavering determination to succeed, which has led to many humorous and startling incidents.
Number 6 To Your Eternity Season 2. Studio Drive. Genre Adventure, Fantasy.
Season 2 of To Your Eternity, one of the best anime of 2021, was highly anticipated before it debuted. Even though the first few episodes of the sequel did not live up to the standards set by the first season, it has so far been a strong continuation of the first. Fushire has cut himself off from the outside world in an effort to reduce the collateral damage brought on by knocker attacks in this story, which takes place decades after the events of the Jananda Island arc.
Hayes' granddaughter and her offspring, though, entice him back into society.
To Your Eternity Season 2's opening chapters constantly advance in time, arriving at a moment when everyone is aware of Fushire's immortality.
Unsurprisingly, both believers and detractors are drawn to Fushire.
The season should gain momentum as it focuses on a particular setting and time period because this idea is an intriguing direction to take the story.
And lastly, Number 7 Ideolius H7, Third Beat. Part 2. Studio TROYCA. Genre Idols. Idol anime are not for everyone, despite their widespread appeal. These shows may be difficult to market to someone who has no interest in the Japanese music scene. Ideolius H7 is one of the better starting points into the idol genre because it is far more dramatic than most other series, even though it is not an outlier in the big scheme of things. Fourth Beat. Even though Part 2 is expected to be the darkest chapter in the franchise's history, there is still a spirit of friendship and optimism throughout. With Raya Tsukumo and Zul's recent rise to fame, Ideolius H7 has never shied away from exposing the shady side of the entertainment industry. Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe for more update.